would like to focus on statistics and statistical related analysis. Okay? For example, if it is about regression, so they know that actually how to bring that regression to, for example, some optimization problem in order to minimize, for example, one specific argument. And also before that, there are some conditions. There is a checklist to be met actually. So if it is linear, if it is, for example, independent, if it is homostastic and stuff like that, that possibly you learn that earlier, and you will learn it in this course as well, or remind yourselves in this course as well. So, but in the machine learning, no, actually, in the machine learning, you definitely, so you cannot distinguish machine learning and statistics, okay? But in the machine learning, you mostly use everything that we discussed about as some sort of black boxes. For example, when I started learning about machine learning, because I am very strong in math, I wanted to learn mathematics behind every single machine learning algorithm. So, and after a while I just gave up. It wasn't because I couldn't understand it. It was because each one of them were so lengthy, So the statistics that we know cannot be this much lengthy, like the machine learning. So for example, if you just go ahead and read about decision trees, okay, you see actually it is very different with, for example, what you need to learn about statistics. Sorry, linear regression, for example, or ordinary least square linear regression. Okay, so actually, okay, so I asked all of my friends earlier that actually please, for now, just focus on the discussion together. So, yeah, rather than this, when it comes to, for example, explainability, okay, explainability, which one is more explainable? Definitely statistics. Definitely statistics. When you are doing, for example, a linear regression, or even a little bit actually more advanced, lasso regression. So I have experience of making students to develop a lasso regression analysis on Excel. It is an approach, because you know that when you use Excel, you need to do that everything from scratch. Okay, it's definitely Python that you just go ahead and ask something from ChatGPT and I just copy that. So I have that experience, and it is possible. Okay, to the lasso regression, and it is still so explainable. But now someone lets me know about the explainability of, for example, convolutional neural network. So I won't surprise if no one in this class knows about what is behind convolutional neural network. Okay, it's very possible. Even among my colleagues. Okay, so that's why explainability is one of them. That when we need to focus on statistical analysis, or rather to say explainability, we need to lean toward the statistical analysis. If we are going to sacrifice that for some reason, we can just go ahead and feel free to work on machine learning. Even if we use machine learning, in the case of explainability, there are approaches like LIME or like SHAP in order to make our machine learning algorithms explainable. And in that case, you will see strong footprints of statistics. You don't use statistics. You possibly use some specific modules on Python, the same module, LIME, SHAP, okay? So, what's something you get, it is absolutely statistical. You will see violin charts. Violin charts is a sort of an advanced version of box plot. Okay? And box plot, you see that it's a purely statistical one. This one is a statistical as well, in order to explain it. It is one of them.